welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into my channel. I had to see if it was started yet. This is All Signs Tarot. Who is coming towards you in December 2025? So we're going to look at, the entire month. And we're going to see the characteristics, see who's coming towards you, what signs, what energy they're coming in, what's the story, how do they view you? And of course, I will go through Aries through Pisces for each zodiac sign to get a deeper look into your person on your minds. Whether it's potential feelings or, whatever wants to come through with spirit for that part. But I do look at Aries through Pisces for each zodiac sign. So welcome in. Make sure you're coming in and giving me your sign, who you're cross-watching, where you're from. Talk to us. Hello, Angel. Sweet Stacy, the Limitless. We have my girl. We have Lisa. We have everybody popping in. Carissa, hello. You guys, awesome. We got a lot of new people in here too, new members as well. You guys, make sure you say hi. I love to get your energy. Remember, I'm reading for you guys. So Shaka B, 777, I like it. All right, Nika, Gian Russ, Travel and Tarot, I love it. And I can't read that. Note again, Tess. What's up? Armero, Jean. You guys are awesome. All right, so I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. We are now moving towards Christmas. I already got my tree. I got everything up, so I'm in the Christmas vibe here. And so make sure to say happy birthday to Sag if you want to win a personal reading too as well underneath my videos. I've been slacking a little on that. But let's get going. Aries. All right. Let's see. Hello, Nature Sounds. All right, so we're looking at Aries. Aries. Leo from Missouri. For tree fluffing. I love it. I've already fluffed my tree. Archer! I'm so, I don't have a voice. You're the music man, right? Hello. All right, let's go. Aries. Who are you here for? Right? Who's coming towards you in December? I have the 7 of Pentacles overall energy. So let's see what this is all about. Apparently somebody is, we got an earthy energy, but we have this energy of, I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do about this, Aries. I don't know what to do about my own life. I don't know what to get somebody sitting on the pity pot, right? I want things to move. I wanted something different. I want. And, but I don't know which way to go. All right. So there could be a roadblock between you and another person. It just feels like it's a little bit stagnant. Same old song and dance, right? But it does look as though there is potential for this person to make a decision in December, regarding their future plans, because this person, it feels as though they're not wanting to stay in this position anymore. It's like, I want to be somewhere else. I want to be somewhere. I thought I would be a lot further than I am now. And so it's somebody really contemplating about the practical things in their life. All right. So I see the Ace of Cups, right? So their energy coming towards you. It's somebody who really does want to bring love back into the situation, back into their life. So this is somebody here that thinks about you in that way as well. Very romantic feelings here. Their energy is the Ace of Cups. So their heart is opening. What I feel like is this person realizing some of the things or the places or the choices that they made in the past, they put their energy into, didn't quite fill their cup, didn't quite get them to where they wanted to go. They thought they would feel a lot better with their choices, and apparently it's just not fulfilling them. So the Ace of Cups is a new love coming your way. So keep in mind, Aries, that this could be a new potential lover, a new opportunity for you to connect with somebody. Somebody may be making a turn in their life and you guys run into each other. Their obstacle, I have the King of Swords. This person has a hard time, obviously, letting down their guards. They try to stay very disciplined, very logical. They can be emotionally detached at times. Maybe they have detached from you a little bit and they're being a little distant. That's a common theme in our reads too. You know, the King of Swords showing up as the challenge though, but with the Ace of Cups, this is somebody that wants love. This is somebody who's wanting to open up to something different in their life. So if they've been cold, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or they feel a little distant or aloof, this is somebody that's been trying to decide exactly what they want to invest in next, right? They're starting to focus on what's important to them. How do they view you? The Ace of Wands, Aries, very spicy, very hot, right? Hot. And, you know, even you got this person really lit up, all right? So you're inspiring this person. And this is what's happening here. You're taking somebody who's normally very grounded and logical, and you're getting your person here, this person to really tap into what brings them joy and passion. And maybe you're this turning point for this person where they needed this so much in their life and they run into you and they're like, hey, you know, Aries here, you know, got it going on. So you have two aces, which tells me it could be new love, but it could be reigniting passion with somebody too of an air sign with you guys. Now, what's your challenge and what does Spirit want you to know? I have the Three of Pentacles and I have the Page of Swords. So what we're seeing for December is communication opening up between you and somebody else. This could be somebody you work with or somebody you know feel like you know kind of well, and you guys support one another, you work well together. You know, it's about what Spirit wants, you know, you to understand is that things are working itself out, and it's a matter of taking your time and asking questions and being observant to what's going on. Because you could have somebody around you that is into you and you don't realize it. You might be focusing on somebody else, and you have somebody around you that's totally focused on you. Now, December brings a lot of communication coming in for you. And so this can be around the people that are on your mind. It does show the outcome. The overall for December is forward motion, and Mercury's direct now. So we don't have any more of that to worry about, right? So let's see Aries. Aries, you have the Six of Wands. It looks like you're getting attention from another Aries. All right, it looks like you're finally feeling seen in December. Taurus, Seven of Wands coming in, all right? So they're ready to make it work, all right? There's some tension there between you and a Taurus, but they're wanting to still push forward. Gemini, the Death card, all right? So something's changing, something's ending with the Gemini. Now, if this isn't with you, this could be that something major is ending in their life that is giving them the ability to move forward and have a fresh start. Cancer, the Star card. You're the one that keeps a Cancer above water. It looks like they're constantly thinking about the future. They have hope or faith that you guys will come together, or you're just the guiding light for them throughout some darkness they're going through. Leo, I see the Ten of Cups. Leo sees a future with you. They see getting together, and you definitely are somebody that they want by their side. Virgo can't move on from you just yet. Virgo misses you. Virgo feels like something's left unsaid. We need to work on this, not run from this. Libra, Ace of Pentacles, a third ace for you. It looks like Libra wants to make a solid offer towards you. Scorpio, Judgment. So you have a decision, an ultimate decision, a realization coming in with a Scorpio, all right, speaking their truth. Sagittarius, Four of Pentacles. You may be taking the next step with them. I mean, you still have a Sagittarius that's sort of blocked. You know, they kind of hold back and hold tight, but they're in it. They're invested. Capricorn, Seven of Cups. Capricorn over here doing the choice, you know, evaluation. You know, what if, coulda, shoulda, woulda, I want this, right? So you got a Capricorn that's still fantasizing about where this can go. All right, Aquarius, things are stuck with an Aquarius. It seems like nothing's changing much in December. You guys are still taking space, or, you know, maybe for some of you, you haven't even met your Aquarian yet. Pisces, the Hierophant. So learning a lesson with a Pisces and maybe stepping up into a commitment with a Pisces. All right, let's see. Taurus. All right, Taurus. Who is coming towards Taurus? All right, Taurus, who's coming towards you? Look at this, 6 of Cups. All right, so you got some loving. Taurus has got some good old loving, making some good old memories in December. All right, 6 of Cups, soulmate energy. Feeling comfortable with people, feeling comfortable with the person that's on your mind, having that conversation, talking about the good old days, reminiscing, maybe meeting somebody who is connecting with you that brings a whole new light into your life. Or building a stronger bond with the people that you're with, right? Either way, the overall energy for you is the 6 of Cups. So we're seeing love. We're seeing you're meeting the right people this month. You're connecting. You're seeing how people really feel about you. It's not about what they say, guys. Who gives a shit what people say? I need to hear. I need to hear. I'm sorry. I need to hear. You know, I've needed all those things in my life and they don't get me anywhere. I need to see somebody act and do what they say they're going to do. I don't care about what you say, though. All right. I don't know where that came from. All right. But Queen of Wands, maybe it's, this Queen of Wands energy coming through me, speaking truth. I want action. All right. So your person coming towards you could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. We're seeing fire energy, very strong magnetic pull towards you, especially with that 6 of Cups energy that we have. This is somebody that's very drawn to you. You have a very strong personality. Very strong personality coming towards you, and pay attention again. Maybe that's why I kind of voiced that. It's not about, Queen of Wands ain't gonna say, they're gonna say shit, but they're acting when they're doing it. They're not just gonna, they walk the walk. The fire signs walk the walk, right? And they're, so there's no BS. And it looks like you have a fire sign coming towards you very passionately. Any obstacles or just what's across them, what's coming in is the Sun card. This is somebody here. It looks like it could be for some of you Tauruses, new romance coming in. So I do want to touch base on sometimes on the singles when you come into, this reading, that this is new romance. This is falling in love. Somebody's in love with you. All right. Now, if it's not new romance, I got a strong Leo energy, but fire energy. Somebody's heart is with you. It's without a doubt picking that up right now for my Tauruses. You have the 6 of Cups. Maybe it's a friendship that's turning into something more. Maybe it's seeing why we're together, right? Looking at your person and just living in the moment. And instead of worrying about all the minutia, enjoy what you have. If you want each other that bad, enjoy the time you have each other. And I'm just seeing here, somebody here very drawn to you, very drawn to your aura. And this in love, falling in love with you, right? So let's see. How do they view you? The Knight of Swords, right? They definitely clearly see you as somebody that thinks fast, moves fast, maybe overreacts fast. All right. This is a great card. You speak your truth, you go for it, but sometimes you may overreact. I do see a purpose. You're very purpose driven, and this person likes this about you. All right. You're very focused and very focused on this person. And I really do think this person loves that about you. Feels like, yeah, you may get blindsided, or you may get stuck on your mission, or stuck on your path, or stuck on what you want. But this person, as much as it might cause a defensive energy between the two of you at times, or a power struggle, this person loves it. This person is just loving it. They see a purpose with this relationship. What's your challenge, right? The 6 of Swords. It seems like you're going in two different directions, right? It seems like I'm going to say this. Some of my Tauruses could be traveling. You could be going different places, and you may meet somebody in December, right? Or you could be going somewhere, making plans with somebody very important to you, especially with this Sun card and the Queen of Wands. But what I'm seeing here is you keep yourself stuck. Sometimes you get stuck in your head because this is a challenge. It's not easy for you to go with the flow. And, you might be going one direction and then you start speeding up and you're focused. And then it's hard for you to pivot. Right? It's hard for you to just go, all right, well, now we're turning this direction, and it gets you mad sometimes, right? And this person, I think, just wants you to lighten up a little bit when it comes to that. Not everything is going to turn out or work out exactly the way you want it to. And you're dealing with somebody who might be quite fast paced, right? And they may make decisions too, and it drives you crazy. All right. So I am seeing, though, forward motion. Things are right. I mean, this wave that's coming in for you looks beautiful. It looks like you really don't have a problem if you don't want one. Just go with the flow. Right. All right. So their next actions towards you, the Two of Cups. You may get a confession, Taurus. I see somebody that's in love with you. I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know what your focus is on. This is about moving forward. Try not to get stuck on all the little teeny minutia details. Of course, if it's a big red flag, I'm not going to tell you what to think or do. In this reading today, it's telling me that there's more love here than you can imagine. And it's like, let's have that conversation about what brings us closer. Let's not talk about the things that bring us further apart. All right, so focus on the energetic exchange between the two of you this month, all right? Because it seems like you and another person are definitely deep in a bond, all right? And I see a conversation come in. I have the Ace of Pentacles as the ultimate outcome. Some of you could find yourself finally settling in with a commitment, getting that promise you've been looking for, getting that word to go. Like, this is solid between us now. So you're seeing a solid offer come in, very stable relationship begin. So if you're connected with an Aries, I have a Seven of Swords. They're struggling with being honest with you. Bottom line, why can't I be honest? Why can't I let you see through me? Why can't I be real? All right. So you may still be dealing with some shadiness from an Aries. All right. And I don't want to say it as if it's like extremely shady. It might just be, I'm just afraid to let anybody in, but there's always a mask when you have the Seven of Swords. There's always a lie or mischief or deception. Taurus, I have the Five of Pentacles. So somebody wants to come home. Somebody is looking and wondering what's going on over there with you. Another Taurus. It seems like you guys struggle. You push each other away, but you guys want each other close. All right. So you and another Taurus still kind of reminiscing about each other. Maybe you'll find each other pulling each other closer. You're in the same energy. Maybe resolving this conflict, this fear of rejection. Gemini, the Empress card, all about you, all right? Gemini is in love. There's unconditional love forming here. There might be other problems. I'm not going to say there's no other problems here, but the bottom line is the energy around you and Gemini is you're just, there's so much about you that I can see where this can go. You're beautiful, and I have deep feelings for you. And, I care about you. So there could be a new relationship forming with a Gemini. Cancer, same thing, Queen of Pentacles. Cancer's ready. It looks like they're stepping up and they're taking things a lot more serious when it comes to relationship. Leo, King of Cups, very emotionally connected with you, very deep emotional connections, all right? The love runs deep when you have a Scorpio energy like this or a water energy. It means you got me in my feels, all right? You know that I feel this deeper bond. It doesn't mean, my ears are ringing as I say that. It doesn't mean that we're not, going to have our issues, but, we're helping each other heal on some level. All right, so it does look like a Leo stepping up and emotionally opening up. Virgo, the Hermit card. So Virgo here doing their own thing. You may find a Virgo is more focused on their own path. It doesn't mean they're not connecting with you. It doesn't mean they don't want to talk to you. But if you seem like, it's a little bit distant or they're distant, it's because it looks like they're doing a lot of inner work and they're doing their own thing. And when they finally get through this stage, they'll really come out, but right now the light is on and I do see a smile there with a Virgo. Libra, I see Page of Wands. Libra wanting to flirt with you. All right. They still got their eye on you, or this is a new Libra that's saying hello. All right. So I see some flirtatious energy coming towards you with a Libra. Scorpio, Seven of Cups, right? Scorpio energy here, so they definitely feel this. They may be focusing on all different possibilities of where this can go, imagining life with you. So we got a good energy there. You may see doorways opening up with your Scorpio. Sagittarius, I'm seeing the devil energy, so it is what it is. You guys have some issues to work through. They could be the devil in your life. They could be a temptation. They could be holding you back from somebody real. Or Sagittarius just might be dealing with somebody else, some toxic energy in their life. But there is a toxic energy coming around you. If you are dealing with a Sag, devil energy, there's something coming up that we've got to let go of or face. Capricorn, 8 of Swords, a lot of doubt here with a Capricorn as well. So I am seeing some negative energy coming in here around these signs. It just feels like we're letting our head get the best of us. We're letting our words, our thoughts, and so there could be some projection between you and a Capricorn. Aquarius, 10 of Wands. All right, so it looks like they're barely hanging in there. You know, they've come a long way though. And I'm seeing the 10 of Wands. It's sort of a give up or a give in. So you're going to get somewhere with an Aquarius. Pisces, Page of Swords. So there's your communication coming in with the Pisces, wanting to talk, get to know you, if they're new, or just see what's up. All right. Hello, Soul Circle. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Almost forgot these cards. Gemini. All right, Gemini, who's coming towards you in December? All right, you have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yes, you got a looker. You got somebody here that's got their shit together or trying to get their shit together. You know, very hard working energy, and maybe this is somebody that you've been working really hard to, you know, to get this relationship to move along, right? I see the Knight of Cups too, so you might have a couple people coming at you at this month. All right, but I can see though somebody here, it's turning into love. So somebody is falling in love with you. Again, this energy here, they may be cautious about it. They may be coming, you know, towards you with this more serious, sort of stubborn, like I'm judging you type of look. Somebody very judgy, and making sure, you know, you're doing what you say you're going to do, or they're just keeping tabs. They're just questioning everything. It's because they're falling in love with you. I don't know what you do. You're not an angel. I know you're not an angel, Gemini. All right. But somebody else knows you're not always an angel either. And you show some side to this person, or you have. And this person here is in love with that part of you, but they also question if other people are too. So am I getting player vibes with my Gemini here? Somebody here wants you more than you know. All right, let's see their energy. All right, we have the Six of Swords here. Coming back around here, the Emperor card. All right, so you got somebody who wants something serious with you. You have an Aries energy. You have somebody rolling in, maybe traveling, maybe they're short distance away. Maybe there is, you know, you guys just drive a lot, go someplace together. Maybe they drive for a living, right? Or they, you know, boats or Navy or anything like that, you know, to do with water for a living. All right. But the problem is they don't want to make the same mistake again. So your person, Gemini, is very cautious. They coming in as an Emperor card. The challenge is they don't like to let go of control. They don't want to F up again. They want to move forward. They want to move towards new territory. They want good things. They want things to chill out. They do not want chaos in their life. And this person is very strict about that. It seems like very disciplined about any kind of chaos. All right. But you've got their eye and you've got their heart. You know, this is somebody's falling in love with you. But just because you got somebody's eye and heart doesn't always mean that, you know, they think it's the best thing to do moving forward. But with you, you've got a lot of forward motion here with somebody here. The only challenge is this person does not want to let control and does not want to reveal their feelings to you just yet. How do they view you? The Nine of Wands. I just got, like, you might be dealing with something, another relationship or another situation, you know, with that Nine of Wands, and you're tired and you have, you know, stress around you, or you're dealing with a lot of stress. So this person may be holding back because they picked that up with you, right? You may not mean to give it off, you know, you've got everything going good, but you may have an anxious energy around you, and or stressed energy, and somebody holds back from, you know, they're very cautious. They don't know what's going on. Maybe you're getting out of a relationship and they're wondering, if I get in this relationship, are you going to get back with the other person? But for whatever reason, they see you as somebody who has been putting up a fight, all right, putting up a fight in your life. Your challenge, the Devil card. So I don't know if you're dealing with the toxic energy around you. I don't know if you're, you know, taking on too much, or you're working too hard, or making things too hard in your life, but you do have your challenges. Hard to let go of certain stories, hard to let go of stress for you. It's hard to let go. And what's happening is your person here who wants to build something with you is reading you wrong, or very cautious with this energy of yours, because they don't know if you're going to get angry with them or upset or jealous. um you know, wow, I don't know what the heck with you. I got the King of Pentacles. I pulled out one more. So I don't know if you're dealing with work, health, money issues, or you're dealing with another partner and you have somebody else that wants to roll on in. All right, so your situation showing up is a little bit complicated, but I am seeing they view you, though, as you're worrying about too many things. You're making things more difficult than you need to. And, you know, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy can be talking about, you know, your life in general, your work, your health, and all that. So what's the outcome? I see the World card. So I do see you guys coming full circle, being able to get through this situation, whatever it is. All right, Capricorn energy, Aries energy. Let's pull one more. Why does this person see you as the Nine of Wands and the Justice card? I'm getting karmic situation. It's very hard to tell who's who in this one, Gemini, so I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to go through Aries, through Pisces. I can see that somebody here wants to move forward towards you, but may feel out of control and for the best, very cautious, because you might be dealing with something or someone that's very toxic in your life, or a karmic situation. Unless it's this person and they're holding back because they just, you know, don't want the drama, you know? All right, Aries, you're stressing me out, Gemini. I'm sorry. Aries, Ten of Pentacles. Aries got a lot of going on with family and responsibilities. They do see you as a part of their family, though. So it looks like Aries wants to connect, wants to invest in this connection. Taurus is like, I see you. All right. We're kind of waiting for the right moment, but I do see this going somewhere. So it could be a Taurus that's kind of watching and waiting for the right move. Gemini, you have an Ace of Cups. So I am seeing there could be new love coming in for you. All right. And this is where I'm seeing this. I'm seeing somebody trying to break into your world, Gemini, in December. And I think this person is somebody that doesn't want to participate in some of the drama that you might be going on, or you may be attached to another karmic. All right. Somebody wants to bring in a new offer for you. So I'd take it if that's your story. I'm saying take it, run. All right, Cancer, Five of Wands. A lot of conflict and challenges with a Cancer. All right, a lot of tension, a lot of you know, beefing it out. All right, with the Cancer. So it does look like you may be dealing with some challenges with your Cancer here. Leo, on the other hand, wants to be together with you. Leo is like, look, I see a future with you, Gemini. I'm definitely feeling this connection. I see a happily ever after. Virgo, Ten of Wands. Virgo's barely hanging on. Virgo about to lose it. All right. They're about to give up. Libra, Knight of Wands. So you got new passion coming in with a Libra. Libra wants you, right? There's a lot of chemistry here with you and a Libra. Scorpio, I'm seeing the Fool. So Scorpio could be new love coming in towards you, but it's like, let's take this chance and let's go for it. Scorpio doesn't care, doesn't know where it's going though. So they're just kind of saying, let's just hop on this train and see where it takes us. Sagittarius, the Magician. So you are attracting in possibly a new Sagittarius, but also a Sagittarius here wanting to work something out with you. They got their eye on you. Capricorn, Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn thinking about a future, not sure which way to go yet. Aquarius, Four Swords. Aquarius wants just a little bit of a break. All right, let's take some space and figure things out later. And Pisces, the Lovers card. So you and Pisces here got it going on. You know what you both want, right? You could find yourself in a love affair with a Pisces. Woo! Done. Gemini. Took me for a ride there. You know. All right. Let's see. Cancer. Breathe is right. 31. All right. Cancer. Cancer. All right. Who's coming towards you? What do they want? All right. Well, you got a Virgo energy here. You have somebody coming out of somewhere they've been hiding. This could be a long distance relationship. This could be somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Cancer. This can be, you've been distant from somebody for a while, but starting to see this person is getting closer to that door to open up, and maybe somebody thinking they should take the high road. They should finally stand up and learn from their past, learn from their mistakes. And it's somebody here that's getting ready to embark on this new journey, to be honest. So it could be somebody that you know from your past. It definitely could be. It could be somebody that you feel distant with. It could be somebody that you've been trying to meet or talk to or connect with, but they just weren't ready. Right. But the light is shining. Somebody could have went through an ego death or is going through one. All right, so I'm seeing the Empress card. So you have 3 major arcana, Cancer, showing up in your reading so far. You have Taurus, Libra energy, right? Somebody, a mother, a parent, or somebody, has family, right? Supports others. Could be somebody that supports others. But you see somebody here feels very connected to you and cares about you as well. You got somebody's attention. You are showing up. I mean, this person here is like, you're the one that would make them feel the most comfortable. They trust you. They trust things are going to work out with you too. Their obstacle, though, could be a third party right now. And the third party doesn't have to be a love affair. It could be anything. And this here, it feels like maybe they've got a lot going on. Work and support team, school, they're learning things, whatever, they're doing things, just always something going on. But this is somebody that wants to see this go somewhere. They can see that you guys have a lot in common. How do they view you? The Queen of Pentacles. All right. So you're definitely a step up. You're definitely somebody they have respect for. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They feel equal to you. They feel like you both share similar qualities, common values. You guys look good together. You guys may have the same, kind of skills, background, luxuries. You just know how to get things. You know how to live the good life, right? Or you will together. That's what I'm seeing here. But this person sees you as a match in frequency. You're one of their kinds. You're definitely on the A list. Right? What's your challenge? The Eight of Swords, so you got a lot more going on in your head than you're letting on. You are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, but the Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords is somebody who just can't stop thinking. Can't stop it. And you go down these trains of thoughts, these rabbit holes that always lead to doubt. That it's always stems from doubt. It never stems from knowing that you deserve something, even though you go after it yourself. It's clear, a Queen of Pentacles, Cancer, whether you're male or female, you're going to make shit happen in your life no matter what you're thinking in your head. But you're carrying that extra burden, that extra weight in your head. Like, you make shit happen. You don't have faith that shit just happens. Does that make sense? Because you worry. If you trusted your own intuition, which I've been getting a lot for you lately and didn't even think about it, because your knowing is where it is, and you would give your brain a break. Because this makes you take action, and this makes you overwork yourself to make sure that a situation is going to work out the way you want it to, according to plan, which tells me sometimes the earthy energies can be the most disconnected from God, from trusting in anything bigger working itself out for you, or guiding. But you see the major arcana showing up. It's telling me divine is here. The seeds have been planted. This is working itself out. You guys are coming together. You may be blocking it with your thoughts. What's their next actions towards you? I have the Two of Pentacles. So you can see their challenge is the Three of Pentacles, but their next action is the Two of Pentacles. So this is telling me somebody is, waiting for the right move, taking the right steps, right? They might not always be these large steps, but this person here is working their way towards connecting with you, getting together with you, working something out with you. All right, they want it to happen, but I do see that there's a lot going on. So there could be shifting, there could be juggling of life, relationships, in between relationships, things like that are going on that are causing, it's a lot of life disturbances that are causing this person from being able to reconnect right now with you. But I think that's overwhelming you, and you're forgetting that you're the prize here. All right, the possible outcome, I do see the Queen of Wands, which looks like you're going to be happy as shit. The Queen of Wands here shows somebody who feels very confident, somebody who had a vision and it's coming true. And so in December, what I'm seeing here is you possibly may start to see some movement. So let's keep it real. All right. It's the movement forward, seeing steps, practical steps. Your person here of interest, a very strong earthy energy for you. And I also got fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it seems like December, you got somebody here making plans, and it's just about, going with, adapting to the situation as it grows. If you're connected to an Aries, I have communication coming in. All right. So they have one thing on their mind. It's like, let's break the silence. Let's get this going here. Taurus, we have the Sun card. So Taurus is a big hell yeah. Taurus is falling in love with you. They see your sun. They see your light, your aura, and they feel connected to you. So there's a lot of growth here with a Taurus. Gemini, we have Three of Swords. Gemini's having a hard time moving on. It seems it's been difficult for both of you. You guys may be going through a separation. It might not be finalized yet. You guys may be deciding not to move on. Cancer, Page of Cups. You got some loving coming in, but this is also talking about being playful and vulnerable. Some love messages coming in from another Cancer. Leo could be ignoring you or trying to ignore you. All right. So you may be going your own way when it comes to a Leo. And it might be temporary, or Leo's doing their own thing and going off on their own. Sayonara, see you later. Go take care of yourself, because when they come back, they'll be better. All right. If they do, because they could be a runner. So you may be feeling distant from a Leo. Virgo, it looks like you could feel closer with a Virgo, getting together or celebrating or hanging out with a Virgo. Libra, Page of Pentacles, getting an offer from a Libra, all right, wanting to go somewhere or establish roots with you. Scorpio, I see Ten of Swords, so I see something feels like it's ending with a Scorpio. You guys may have already seen this come in. It's very painful for both of you, but at the same time, the worst part's over. Sagittarius, I have Five of Swords, so I'm seeing some conflict. It's like, doesn't seem like either of you are getting along or winning this battle. And this could be changed. There could be a battle coming in that changes everything between you and a Sagittarius. There could be words said, all right? And, you know, the Two of Pentacles says it can go either way, you know? Capricorn, Three of Wands. Capricorn's like, I got my eye on you. I'm almost there. I'm coming home. All right. So Capricorn wants to see things move forward with you. They got their eye on you. Aquarius, Five of Cups, not feeling too good about something that has happened between the two of you. All right, feeling very disappointed, maybe in themselves, or maybe still needing some time to mull over stuff, you know. Pisces, Six of Pentacles. Pisces wanting to connect with you. Start off as friendship. You know, they have a lot of respect for you, but they do want to give to this connection. All right. That was Cancer. Leo. Let's see. Leo. 41. All right. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget, I will be going live today at 4. I haven't been staying. I've been trying to get done within 2 hours. So I got some people signed up already. There's still room for you guys. All right. Leo. Let's see who's showing up for Leo. All right. Let's see. All right, you have a Queen of Cups showing up, so we're seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All right, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, they got plans, Leo. This person's got plans. This person is being, you know, slow. Slow. You guys hate that word, slow. But at the same time, they're being cautious. They're making every move the right move, all right? They got plans. They've got plans for this connection, right? And they're going to follow through. Look at ultimately the Ten of Cups, Leo. This person sees plans for the future with you. Now, it could be another water sign. It could be an earth energy, Ten of Cups. But I'm seeing in December, you know, it's feeling closer to home. You got that energy here, feeling a little bit more grounded and focused on home, family, where things are going. And you know, and it seems like things are evolving for you when it comes to a relationship or even relationships in general. You got a lot of love here. All right, sending you love too. All right, your person, Knight of Swords. All right, they're pretty quick to make a decision. Oh, Eight of Cups. Somebody cannot move on from you. They may be pretending like they have, or they may be trying to move on from you. You see their challenges, you know, they know they need to be by themselves. They know they need to go do stuff. All right. They know that they need to be on their own for a little bit. So it feels like, you know, they're turning their back. But at the same time, this person here they might confuse you. 1 minute they're saying one thing, the next minute it's another, you know, it's kind of going around in circles here. But the thing is I feel like this person's coming back around here because they don't like the way they leave things. It's like every time they leave, they leave a piece of them with you. What's that song? Right? Every time I go away, I leave a piece of you know that 80s song. All right, somebody help me out. All right, but the thing is unfortunately you're dealing with somebody who runs from their problems, doesn't want to face their problems. It's easier to run away when things get when things get tricky. All right. They may even feel like, sometimes they know which way what they want, what they're doing, and then the next minute it's just chaos at times. All right. How do they view you? The Justice card. They know you're right. All right. So they know you're real. They know you're truthful. They know you're honest. They know that you probably are calling them out left and right. They know what you say is true. And they know you don't deserve their inconsistencies. They know this. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time they go away, they take a piece of you with them. Right? But you're dealing with somebody that has a hard time. They got to do a little soul searching. They got to figure out who they are and figure out what they want. They feel a strong pull to you. Right? They see a purpose in this connection. You may tell this person one thing, you may help them out, you may say something, and when they see you, they realize, what they're doing is not fair to you. All right? It's easier to ignore you than to face their truth. What's your challenge? All right, your challenge is letting go. You're stuck, right? This person has you stuck. This person has you waiting for them. And on this channel, there's no waiting. There's an allowing. There's an accepting of how a situation is. And there's a being with it and being okay with it and just letting it sit, not wait. If you got that feeling of wait, you're giving off that vibe of desperation. So all I'm trying to do is get you to get what you want and not put off the vibration of waiting and desperation. But it seems like you may feel stuck. This person may feel like they're holding you back. And yet you can't seem to release this person because they keep coming back around, and it just feels like there's something unfinished here. We're going around in circles. So what's their next actions? Look at the Moon card. You just never know with this person. Are the feelings there? Yes, of course the feelings are there, but you might be dealing with somebody that deals with I was going to say panic disorder or some sort of unhealthy disorder, addiction. Sorry, not disorder. And look, I'm very sensitive to mental disorders and illness, all that stuff, right? So I'm not saying I'm sending love to anybody that might be dealing with this, but this can be anxiety, depression. This can be illusions. This can be under the influence, of fear as well, too. So you just never know what this person's going to do next. And it feels like they know that their actions and what they don't want to face is not fair to you. It's affecting this connection. I can see it, Leo. It's a constant, it's just all over the place. It's moodiness. It's changing. One minute it's this, the next minute it's that. One minute you get a sign, the next minute you don't, and this person's it's a lot of confusion around this energy. You're still dealing with it in December. Right? I feel like this person gets called back to you. Let's go back to this because you keep them straight. I feel like they really are focused on you, and you bring some sense of family, you bring some sense of peace to this person. And I do feel like this Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's catching on. You're helping somebody maybe stop the insanity. But you have a little bit of you're gonna have to stay grounded with this one, Leo. What's the outcome? The Lover's card. Hell yeah, there it is. The heart wants what the heart wants. You're in love with somebody. Somebody's in love with you, but you got somebody that might be making unhealthy choices. you know, or you trigger one another, you reflect one another. It doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong, who's doing better, the other person. We all have these triggers, and it looks like you guys trigger each other, and you are dealing with a karmic situation. One that feels like your person wants to do right by you, wants to be honest with you, but they get scared, they get triggered, they get scared shitless or whatever, or they just can't break out of their own habits, their own patterns, and you go around in circles. But this could be a love story that's to be continued, because the Lover's card is the outcome. And that says the heart wants what the heart wants. You know, we're going to go through a lot of challenges, but maybe this is the sacrifice you make in order for somebody else to better their life, step up. And if this is somebody you love, you know how far we'll go for people that we love. Right? So I have Gemini energy. I have Cancer, Pisces energy, Libra energy for you. Let's see, Aries, the Hierophant. So Aries definitely stepping up, learning some sort of lesson here about, you know, commitment, right, and values. And it seems like they definitely want to step into a relationship with you. Taurus, I have 4 cups. So Taurus here, you know, feeling blue, you know, thinking back, you know, thinking about the past, can't seem to let go of the past, and maybe they can't see the love you're trying to give them. All right. It looks as though you're trying to make them smile. You're always, you know, checking up on them. You're just being your Leo self, right? And it just seems like nothing's getting their attention. They're in a place, all right, and this is where depression or not being happy with where they're at, or being in an unhealthy situation, or something from the past is still weighing on them, and it's hard for them. They're not always seeing what you give to them. Gemini, Page of Pentacles. You have messages with a Gemini coming in. It looks like they definitely care about you and want to build a solid foundation. Cancer, Ace of Cups, an offer of love coming in with a Cancer. Leo, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel in the sky is turning. All right, you got karma. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, it's a turning of events. It's consequences. You know, the Justice card, right? That's you. They see you as the Justice card. Maybe, you know, there's karma between you and this person, and this is where you guys are coming back around to resolve this karma. You never know what you signed up for. You have a lot of major arcana in your reading, which tells me that this is kind of a lesson that's, you know, it's here. It's here. It's out of your hand. The universe is guiding you. And so for what it's worth, everything's going to turn out a hell of a lot better and put you back into alignment with where you're meant to go with whatever you're dealing with this person. All right, but it looks like something is changing with you and another Leo. You guys destined to play out this storyline. Virgo, Page of Swords. You got messages coming in with a Virgo. All right, lots of questions, hopefully with some answers. Libra, 7 of Wands. All right, things are difficult with you and a Libra, but they still want to work it out. All right, they still want to fight for this. Scorpio, Queen of Swords in it. Scorpio over here wanting to talk truth, all right? We can have a conversation, but we need to have a balanced conversation. We need to be honest with one another. So you could have honest communication coming in. Sagittarius, 10 of Wands. Feels like a Sag is, you know, barely hanging on, all right? They've got very little room for any more drama in their life. All right, so a Sag could either give up or give in during December to this connection. Capricorn, 10 of Swords. Capricorn feeling kind of distant too, like maybe it's finalized. Now maybe it is over. Aquarius, I see the Ace of Wands. Aquarius wanting to get the passion started with you. Communication. And Pisces, 8 of Pentacles. Pisces wants a commitment with you. All right, Pisces feels very loyal to you. All right. Virgo. I am cruising through, guys. I want my lives to be a lot shorter. All right. It's perfect time. Virgo. Virgo. All right, Virgo, 2 of Swords. Oh my God. Her face. Oh my God, what the hell do I do? What did I do? What should I do? This is driving me mad. Why am I even doing this again? The Hierophant. All right. You know, there's just this, I don't know what the heck. 1 minute it's one thing, the next minute it's another. Did I make the right decision is what I'm getting. Thinking about my son in Japan. Hopefully he's not thinking that, you know. But the 2 of Swords, you walked through the doorway. You took the opportunity. You opened the doorway to somebody, and maybe now you're wishing you kept it shut. Maybe now you're wishing you didn't shut it at all. It could go either way if you did or didn't. But you did what you thought was right to do in the moment. You know, like you did the very best you could do with whatever it is that showed up for you is what I'm getting. And now you're second guessing yourself. But it's time to just accept the decision that you made or what's happened and move on to the next. Let's move on. It's already done. It feels like, whatever that means to you. All right. Your person, the Emperor card. All right. So that's a good start. Aries energy. All right. Their challenge or their obstacle. They know they got to reach out. They know they got to talk to you. There's a lot of questions and maybe no answers. Maybe they got a lot of questions for you. And, you know, so you have an Emperor, though, showing up for you. Somebody here that is wanting to be responsible, is doing the responsible thing. And doing the responsible thing, maybe it is an apology coming in. Maybe it is reaching out, talking to you. You know, maybe it's their turn to make that offer. The way they view you, the 9 of Cups, obviously somebody is very fond of you. They see you as somebody who can pretty much get whatever you want. You make it happen. You are good at what you do. You are very loving, very, very happy overall. And somebody may be seeing you do your thing and you're influencing them. And so they may be a little bit restless, you know, wanting to check up on you, wanting to see what's up. You're just looking delicious, right? And for some of you, be careful with this energy, because this can be an ex that, oh, you're doing good. You're finally doing good, and you're looking happy, and you're painting all those pictures with wine with all your friends, you know, or going out and just looking good, or you just met somebody, started talking to somebody, everything's going good, and then all of a sudden an ex comes in to, you know, create havoc, right? But what I'm seeing here is somebody that doesn't always say the right words. Somebody that doesn't always, you know, they may be reckless with their words at times, or they may not always say what they mean, you know, but they're showing up as an Emperor. So it just shows up like they're just holding back a lot, you know, trying to control the situation. What's your challenge? The Knight of Swords. You're trying to go faster. You're trying to get things, you're ready. You're ready for what you want, but I'm getting slow down for you, Virgo. You're very hyper-focused. You get fixated on something, and you're just like, I want. That's the big I want, no matter what. I can't, I have no patience. You know, that's, I have no patience. Nobody does in this world anymore. And And so it looks like your person's just trying to take a step back here. Maybe things go too fast. There's no question that they don't desire you. But there's a question on how fast things are going, or things that are said carelessly. Maybe confusion when you guys are texting. You guys can easily misunderstand each other, and you can start fights through assumptions, through what people say. I just get this person and you misunderstand each other a little. Their next actions, I am seeing the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. All right, so I am seeing here somebody's got their eye on you, Virgo. And there may be a block. They may not be communicating with you just yet. You may know you may have blocked them too. You think this person's moving on from you, or they're ignoring you. But you've been through this before with this person, and it's not over yet, but it feels like you got another cycle coming in. And what I'm picking up on is your person just wants you to know that they're still there. Whoever needs to hear that, I'm still here with you. I still desire you. There's a block. I know I need to be the one to say something to you. Take it as it is. I need to say something to you. I have Aries energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. And, you have this confusion here, and it just seems like you and another person both kind of torn at what to do, what to say. And I can see that there's miscommunication here, something happening, but it's only temporary. So if you're connected with an Aries, I see the 6 of Wands. Your Aries looks like they're returning from the battle. It's like, we got this. Maybe they're saying, I know you're right. And then I have Taurus coming back in too. So it looks like you and Taurus headed somewhere together. They want to pick up where you guys left off and see where it goes. Gemini, the Chariot, look at this energy, return and moving forward. So you have this beautiful energy of something that still may be stuck, during December due to, decisions and communication and assumptions. Maybe somebody's traveling, or somebody's ignoring, or you feel like you have space with one another, but that's not going to last the entire month. The Chariot is showing me somebody returning and things picking up pace really quite fast. All right, Cancer, Ace of Wands, you have communication, maybe new passion with the Cancer. Leo, you have a Tower card. All right, so expect the unexpected with a Leo. Virgo, Page of Wands, flirting. So somebody wanting to flirt with you. So somebody coming back in to test the waters with you, Virgo. Libra, 3 of Wands. Libra's got their eye on you, getting ready to sail their ship towards you. Scorpio, we have 5 of Cups, missing you. All right, still having a hard time dealing with the consequences of what's happened. Sagittarius, the Devil card. All right, they're obsessing over it too as well. There's kind of a toxic energy between you and a Sag. Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Cap's like, I know what I want. It looks like Cap's stepping up to connect with you. Aquarius, Temperance card. You and Aquarius, you guys will find your way. You don't really have to do anything. You're being guided together. And Pisces, 5 of Wands. So you and Pisces challenging one another, challenging each other to grow. So, December could be a month of conflict with you guys. All right, Libra. Hello, Allie. All right, Libra. Oops. All right, Libra. All right, let's see. Apparently 104 is your number. 104, Libra. All right, Knight of Wands. So you got some passion here. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Things looking good. Looks like traveling. It could be somebody coming back around that has recently moved on. You moved on from. Somebody moving on from somebody, you know, to embark on a new journey. So you got a very excited, passionate energy. So having some chemistry with somebody. Justice card. So somebody coming back to, you know, again, you had the 8 of Cups there too underneath. And somebody who may have disappointed you or feels disappointed or still has faith in this connection, coming back around to reconcile, Libra. Somebody wants to reconcile. Somebody wants to see this move forward. You got the Justice and the Star. They may be seeing things clearer. You know, somebody's just hasn't lost faith. Maybe they needed to see things differently. Maybe some space, you know, with the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. You could have been dealing with somebody here that was just chemistry at first, thought it was just lust, thought it was just a short term. And it looks like your person here is seeing more long term with you. Aquarius, you got Libra. Somebody's definitely realizing, though, that you're somebody that is very important to them. How do they view you? The 7 of Wands, all right? I don't know. You maybe got your walls up, guards up with this person. Maybe you don't trust this person. This person doesn't think you trust them. This person's ran on you before. Every time they come in, they disappoint you. There's an air of disappointment. You know, and they know that you are definitely defensive. You're very protective, you know, right now. And they can see that they're pushing you a little bit, and they could even be pushing you away. What's your challenge? The Hanged Man. You're not quite sure what you want. You're not quite sure what to think of this. You know, somebody may feel like they're, you know, they want to mend something with you, but I'm looking at the way they look at you, like you got a wall up. You're silencing somebody, even by your energy. What's their next actions towards you? I have the King of Swords. So it looks like somebody's not going to give up. Somebody definitely is going to step up and try and talk their way. They're going to communicate, speak their truth. I do see somebody wanting to speak their truth to you. So you see communication. But I feel like you feel under, you know, there's a little bit of a block here. This can be feeling, you know, under attack in a way, you know, like you feel guarded, very defensive. You gotta be careful. The outcome is the Judgment card. So December could be a very important time for you making a decision around a relationship. One that seems to, you know, this person goes or comes in and leaves, right? Or there's a lot of chemistry here, but wasn't quite sure if there was going to be more than chemistry. Somebody may have played you, or they just thought, like I said, this was just a short-lived relationship. But your person here, the Justice and the Star card, they really want to bring some clarity to this situation. It looks like they're seeing things differently now, and they do want to make some sort of truce here with, they see things differently. Maybe you've stepped back so this person could see things differently. You know, you take your presence out of out of the equation, and then people have a chance to really think about what it is they want, or what it is they love about you, or what it is they miss about you. Aries, the Fool. So Aries gonna come running back, all right? Running back home, running to Aries. To Libra. You got a fresh start with an Aries. Now I have Pisces and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra showing up in your reading, but I'm doing Aries through Pisces. Taurus, King of Wands. So Taurus stepping up their game, following their heart. They definitely see a future with you. Gemini, falling in love with you. How could they not, right? You might get a date with a Gemini. Cancer, flirting with you. Cancer is like, hell yeah. You got some flirting going on. You got some people pursuing some chemistry. Libra, this month, December could be a month where you are looking or feeling good, and you're attracting in. You're just feeling the vibes, feeling the chemistry with people. Doesn't mean you have to act on it, but it does seem to be coming through your reading. Leo, 7 of Cups. All right, so Leo here, you can't move on from you. It looks like Leo's still thinking about possibilities of moving forward with this connection. Virgo, the Emperor, stepping up. Virgo means business, all right? Taking charge here and wanting to treat you right. Scorpio, Knight of Swords, coming around, right? On a mission to turn things around with you, or to tell you what they're thinking, right? It's moving pretty fast with a Scorpio. Sagittarius, grounded in on a relationship. It looks like they want to, make it real. It looks like they're being authentic. Capricorn, same thing, Queen of Wands. It looks like a Capricorn showing up fire energy. I know what I want. All right. The chemistry is real between you and a Capricorn. Looks like they could be taking action towards you. Aquarius feels very loyal to you, very committed. All right. So there could be a commitment, or or fixing things with you and an Aquarius. Pisces, barely hanging on. So this to me feels like it's either we're giving up or we're giving in, right? There's enough love to give in and just say, let's let go of the past. All right. Scorpio. Oh, I love the number for Scorpio. Don't mess with me here. 13. That is full-blown Scorpio death. Number 13. All right, Scorpios. Scorpio, sun, moons, my moonies. I do. That was funny. I did. I said, dead smiling. All right, Scorpio. Woohoo, 3 of Pentacles just flew out. So we'll take that kind of as a bonus card. All right. You have a star card. So looking good. December looks a little dreamy for you. Hopefully not wishfully dreaming, about something or someone. And someone here could be doing the same thing towards you, right? And, the star card is there's still like something sparking here between you and somebody else, maybe the dust's starting to settle. Maybe things are starting to become more clear between you and another person. I see the 3 of Pentacles that flew out. It could be an Aquarius. It could be an earthy energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I am seeing here that things are starting to work. They're coming together. So I don't know what you've been going through. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit disoriented. The Tower card before the star would have been you going through some life crisis, or a situation was rocky. You didn't know where a relationship was going. But it looks like you're starting to feel a little bit more content, and so is your person as we go into December. There's somebody around you that dreams of you or wishes, for a future with you. So you could have a coworker, you could have a friend around you too with this energy that says, Scorpio, look at me, right? And so keep that in mind for some of you. All right, so things coming together for my Scorpios. Your person, the Chariot card. You have a Cancerian energy. You have somebody returning like a bat out of hell. All right, coming back around. But the good news is it looks like they're focused, determined, and they are returning better than ever. They have seen the light, right? But they're coming in quick. Their obstacle was getting over their own fears. You're dealing with somebody that was holding themselves back because they worry about every friggin' thing that could possibly happen. Sound familiar? Right? Your people are no different. We all get these crazy overactivated minds that just don't know how to shut itself off. But your person here, it looks like they're getting themselves unstuck from a sticky situation or unstuck from a situation mentally that was holding them back. All right. So you've got somebody coming in, returning, and it looks as though they're finally starting to see, the light. Things are starting to work out, settle in. How do they view you? Like, look at the way they view you, the Emperor card. There's something about the way you hold yourself together that this person always is drawn to you, very drawn to you. Now, I'm not going to lie, this person bringing a little bit of a headache, right? Virgo, I'm going to say in Virgo, Scorpio, your person coming in with a little bit of a headache, right? I'm defending us Scorpios, right? Come on. I always play both sides, guys. I always play, right? Because none of us are perfect. I don't know, all my cross watchers. It's not me, it's them. All right. I know. And your person I can see though has a mind that would make me want to pull my hair out. All right. Seems like a fast raced mind. Like your person gets focused or hung up on something and they go down and it's hard. It happens so quickly. And you're the one that looks like you stay grounded, very militant. Like, all right, enough with this shit. Like you've seen it enough, right? And I don't know. So Scorpio, you like a challenge though, and you seem to adore this energy that's coming towards you. But what's your challenge? The Nine of Swords. You're just as messed up as this person. Y'all trying to play cool, and you're just as mentally stressed as this person is. You guys, not okay. I'm gonna get real. I'm getting too excited here. I started getting all fiery for you guys, Scorpio. I'm gonna tell you this. All right. You and this person in December, whoever it is you're connecting to, this is popcorn time. Whoever you're connected to, you both got crazy. You both are crazy. All right. You both can't get out of your head and you both know how to act real cool about it. And when things are going good, things are going good, but you guys can really trigger each other. And this is where I do see in December, there's something settling about this energy. I think you both are realizing that you guys overthink the situation. And I think naturally you guys are getting more comfortable with each other. So it feels like you're finding other solutions to work things out. All right. So things are going to settle down between this, mental shit show here. All right. Their next actions towards you is the Empress card. So it looks like somebody here is really learning and growing with you, and it's just growing pains. So we're going to label your reading growing pains, because whoever you're dealing with is a pain in the ass, but it looks like you're a pain in the ass to them too. So neither of you are lucky here, but the only thing is you both are showing up with very valuable suits on. So you guys are high quality. It's not like you're trying to fuck with each other, but you both just got a lot going on in your head. All right. So I see something promising coming from this. And so the Three of Pentacles, everything working out for my Scorpios in December. Let's see, Aries. So let's see if I can dive in a little bit more. Aries got nothing but love for you. All right. You guys are growing a deeper relationship, deeper bonds with one another. You know, they find you very loving, very nurturing. And, you know, it's just one of these things. It just feels like you guys are trying to get to know one another or trying to work with each other's faults. Taurus, I see the Six of Swords. Things running pretty smooth with a Taurus. They'll be coming in or coming by. Gemini, Knight of Wands. Things could get really fun and flirty with a Gemini. Cancer, the Hanged Man. So things are not really changing much with a Cancer. It still seems like you guys are in this place of limbo. Nobody knows which way to go. Leo, Two of Pentacles, taking another step forward here, one day at a time with a Leo, making plans. Virgo, Four of Swords. So it looks like things calming down. You get in a reset, breath of fresh air. With a Virgo, you guys may find yourself spending quality time together. Libra, same thing, Four of Wands. You may be hanging out, celebrating the holidays with a Libra. Scorpio, Three of Wands. All right, so somebody's on the horizon. Somebody's got their eye on you. And what I'm seeing here for you is progress and growth. So that's what I'm picking up in your reading today is you and a person that's on your mind. There's a lot of progress, growth, and we have the Empress card, which is telling me that this is a relationship that you just got to keep watering. You know, and there's Taurus, Libra here, Aries, Cancer. And I'm seeing that you're taking the next step. So you are headed in the right direction. Sagittarius, I have open communication coming in with a Sagittarius. Capricorn, I see falling in love with you. All right, an invitation with a Capricorn. Aquarius, got nothing but love for you. They're falling in love, right? This could be new romance with an Aquarius as well. But I see a date coming in with your Aquarius. And Pisces is the lovers, right? So you and Pisces got a love affair going on here. So this is a story that just started. Or it's still going. All right. Scorpio. Let's see. I cannot believe rabbit today. The Leo King says that on the first of every month. I cannot believe it's December already. All right, New Zealand, I like it. Let's see, Sagittarius, happy birthday. I'm jealous, Sag Moon. I think Sag Moon, best placement. Oh, boy, this year is over. Two of Pentacles, Sag. Overall energy, right? You got a couple. What's going on? Who you flirting with? Sag is like, I didn't come here for you to tell on me. I came here about my person. I want to know what's going on. I don't need to know what I'm up to because I know. Sag, who you talking to? You got a couple going on. You're just doing your thing, playing it cool. You're just playing it cool or trying to play it cool, but it looks like you're juggling a couple people for some of you. Now, if you're not, all right, I am seeing an energy of flirting coming in. So you have somebody who's in no rush. You got a fire sign showing up as a page. Somebody going one step at a time here. Let's not, I'm in no rush. I just want to chill. I want to have fun. I don't want to talk about 10 years from now. I don't want to talk about labels. I want to have a good time. But the goodness of this is that the Two of Pentacles is telling me that this is somebody that ultimately that ultimately want something stable in their life. So they're giving this a shot. They're giving you guys a shot, but they're in no rush to put it all together. They don't want to rush. They want it to play out. But you've walked through the Ace of Pentacles, so this person has eyeballed you or seen you or feels you as somebody that is valuable in their life, and they would like to see things play out, that you guys end up together or you guys end up, you know, building something together. But they're in no rush right now, unless that's you. So let me see, your person, Page of Pentacles. All right, so one step at a time. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I almost said Copcorn because you threw a popcorn. Your person just trying to get to know you. Your person understanding this connection. Your person cares about you. This is somebody that has a lot more behind the scenes than you know. They're only giving you very little. They're testing the waters. They're testing the waters. This is somebody here that if they're going to go all in, they're going to make sure it's going to work. And, you know, so they're given, you know, they're taking steps. But Sag, you're a person who likes things to happen fast for the most part. I know not all Sages are alike, but Sagittarius, you're fire. And you need excitement. My friend Saggy, who sends me pictures, she's always sending me these like crazy pictures of her and her partner doing the most wild, fascinating, crazy, bizarre things. And if you're with somebody who bores you, it's not going to last. You know, and so your person that you're connecting with is somebody that's taking it step by step by step because they don't want to find out later that, you know, it's just not going to work out. But they care about you and they see you as somebody as strong potential for a long-term relationship. They're challenged, the Six of Swords, right? They just want things to be calm. Like, I like this person, right? I like this person, right? They just want to chill. It feels like they're coming in and they're saying, look, Sagittarius, I value you. And ultimately, I'm looking for something serious in my life. But I'm not going to rush in. I'm not going to jump in. I'm not going to rush in to make you feel better, your triggers feel better, to make you feel calm. I just want to take things one step at a time. So you're getting Page energy. You're getting friends and passion. So it feels like this is something that could turn out into something very passionate. Not just a friends with benefits or anything like that, or a situationship. It looks like it could go somewhere else. The way they view you, Ace of Wands, like you are on fire. They see the potential in this connection and they see the passion and they feel the passion with you. But when you get inspired, you're ready to go. You are ready to go. And for the most part, this person is drawn to that fire of yours and the passion of yours, but you like to take risks more than this person does. Your challenge, the Six of Pentacles. So you are challenged by the energy, having somebody meet you where you're at. And this person's challenging that with you. Not everything feels equal. It feels like, you know, you're not always going to have the highs that you want. You're not always going to have the passion that you want with this person. And you may feel like this person isn't always able to give you what you need. So this is one of these readings, Sag, where you got to ask yourself, is this my person? Because it seems like you're very passionate with somebody. You want somebody. They're good. You know, this feels like it could happen. But there's something about you not feeling like you're getting all your needs met. What's their next actions towards you? I see the High Priestess. And the possible outcome is the Six of Cups. So it looks like you are dealing with somebody who's being kind of quiet and keeping their feelings to themselves right now, being kind of silent about things. They're observing you. And I don't know how you take this, and please, I mean, everybody takes things differently, but this person, it's like they're observing everything about you, and they're weighing things out, and they feel very connected to you. Soulmate energy here with the Six of Cups. This is somebody that wants to be with you, wants to see things go forward, wants to see a future with you, wants to reconnect with you if that's the case, even if they're being quiet. But they are definitely watching you for some reason. Now, I don't know if that goes back to the fact that they think you're juggling, or they think that you're just flirting and this is just chemistry and you're not looking for anything serious. So I don't know what the deal is. But let's see. You got Pisces, Cancer energy showing up for you. Let's see, Aries. So Aries, I see Aries wanting to talk to you. Communication coming in, with an Aries, breaking the silence. Taurus, I see Eight of Pentacles, wanting to make it work with you. I see a commitment potential with Taurus. Gemini, the Strength card. You guys will figure it out. It looks like a Gemini here stepping up, feels the connection with you. And we have Cancer, Seven of Cups. So they're over here kind of keeping their options open a little bit, not sure if you're keeping your options open, right? They can't move on yet. They just they gotta make the right choice. They're leaving you kind of questioning here. Leo, Ten of Swords. Things could have ended with a Leo, or could be ending with a Leo. Virgo, there's a lot going on with you and a Virgo here. Seeing a lot of stress, a lot of fears, maybe cheating with the Virgo. Libra can't move on from you. Libra is like, there's unfinished business here. This hurts more than I thought. Scorpio sees a future with you, sees the end game with you. Sagittarius, you got the Six of Wands. Look at you looking good, getting all that attention. Somebody coming in wanting your attention. All right. So this is you. I see success coming in when it comes to December love. I see passion. I see you getting attention. All right. Another Sagittarius wanting your attention. Capricorn, Justice card. It looks like some peace coming in, some truth. Making things work with a Capricorn. Aquarius, I see Judgment. So you are seeing, finally making that decision of whether or not we move forward or not with the Aquarius. Pisces, I see Two of Wands. Pisces is on the fence, getting ready to reach out. All right, looks like you could be making some plans to travel with a Pisces. All right, let's see. Capricorn. All right. Capricorn. Don't forget, guys, I'm going live at 4 with personal readings. Quicker you sign up, the better, because I'll only be on for so long. All right, Capricorn. Queen Tiki, thank you. All right, Capricorn. Who's coming towards you? Who is coming towards my Capricorns? All right. Somebody about to come in and clear something up. All right. I got the Emperor. I got the Seven of Wands. Somebody on a mission. This is somebody wanting to take charge, wanting to fix something, wanting to, level up here. It looks like you're facing some challenges with somebody, but it looks like here in this energy, it's worth it. All right. You may be dealing with somebody, Capricorn, that's hard to let down their guards. I mean, you got the Emperor card, you got the Seven of Wands. Talk about a soldier, you know, talk about somebody here, you know, it's very defensive energy, all right? I've been on the front lines. I ain't trying to play that, you know. It's going to take more than that to get to this person, right? But you are dealing with somebody here that has some pretty strong walls up. Aries. But you know what I like about that energy is this is somebody that, you know, they get over stuff. They get over stuff quickly. So they diffuse quickly. They might get upset or irritated, but then they diffuse easy, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't cause a mess. Your person, 4 cups. Look at this. Your person not feeling at their best. You know, it's like they're reminiscing. They're thinking about this connection. Maybe, you know, not sure what they want though. I am getting though, I'm just, your person's just not very sure what they want. It's not that you're not very loving and you don't have so much to give, Capricorn. Like you give so much to this person, but they're not very receptive. It looks like this person here is feeling, you know, uncertain about the position they're in and what they really want just yet. And that could be confusing you. Their challenge, the Temperance card. All right. They're in no rush. This person here taking their time. They're not sure which way they're going, and they're not going to rush down a path because they're not quite sure of what's going on, and they need patience. It looks like this person is requiring some patience. And this is where, you know, you got that defensive energy, that 7 of Wands. Somebody could be barking out, you know, this is, I don't know. I don't know what I need right now, but something's not right in my life. And their challenge is bringing their life into balance, their own life, not you. How do they view you? The Queen of Swords. So you obviously got a lot to say to this person. And, you know, questioning things, a lot of questioning things. But look at the frequency difference. You look pretty clear-headed. It's not that your person's not a clear-headed person. There's an Emperor here. But right now it looks like they're battling some sort of uncertainty of what it is they need or want right now. And they can't give you what you want or need right now until they solve it for themselves. So you may be questioning constantly the Queen of Swords, like, you know, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It's just the challenge is patience. And it looks like this person is saying, I need time. Your challenge, the Lover's card, all right? You get triggered by somebody's past love. You may be triggered because of, you know, Queen of Swords can be somebody who's has resentment from an ex, a divorce. You may overthink things with this person because they trigger you. You're in love with them. But your challenge here is communication and also trusting and letting love in and believe in it. If it's there, if it's meant, if it's love, it'll happen organically. You don't have to question anything. You don't have to force it. But you seem to be wanting to fix or fix somebody, or you're wanting to know the truth about somebody or something, but you're you might be being triggered, but it has nothing to do with you. They're just not showing the interest that you need right now. They're not able to give you the time, the interest that you want. Their next actions, the High Priestess. So it looks like they're going to go silent, or they've been silent, right? But this has given them space for them to really tap into their higher self. There is obviously a very special connection here with you guys, with the Lovers card showing up. You felt it. You feel it. There's just your person here. All right. The outcome I'm seeing, though, they'll be back around. You got the Fool card. You got somebody needing to figure out something, and they're going to keep coming into your life off balance. They're going to keep shaking up your life, and you're showing up Queen of Swords like, I've got my shit together. I got balance here. I'm good. I don't need this. But you're calling it in, and this person is not ready for it. It's showing here within time, the Temperance card. This person is saying, I need time. That's all they're saying to me right now. I need time. And this has nothing, don't take it personal. So somebody may be throwing up their guards. They could be throwing up their walls. They could be defending themselves, push back, anything like that. And because it looks like you want to fix something. I got Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and Sagittarius. If you're connected to an Aries, I see the King of Pentacles. So your Aries is going to step up. They're trying to get their shit together. All right. I have a King of Pentacles for Aries saying, I see a future with you. I want to be responsible though. Taurus, the Tower card. Taurus could be going through a major life shift right now, and they just can't focus as much on this connection, right? Or things are changing, things are happening. There's a crisis going on. There's an argument. There's something falling, right? And right now your Taurus is very unstable, and things just aren't feeling comfortable. And until they can ground themselves, they're never going to be able to show up for you exactly the way you need them to. Gemini, Two of Pentacles, being flexible with a Gemini. Looks like they're still taking the next step. It's like, work with me here. I want to get together. I want to make plans, but I need you to be patient with me too. And I need you to work with me. Cancer, Five of Cups. So Cancer here dealing with maybe grief or depression from their past, something that happened they can't let go of. Leo, Six of Cups. Leo loves you, wants to be with you, wants to connect with you, feels this connection. Virgo. All right, so Virgo also feels you and feels like they want to build something with you long term. Libra, Knight of Pentacles, very serious, very cautious, but still headed in the right direction, wanting to see the end game, wanting to follow through. Scorpio, in their feelings for you. Maybe they're holding back a little bit, but they definitely have deep feelings for you. Sagittarius, very passionate about you. So Sag showing up. They see a future with you. Capricorn, Four of Pentacles. You got to let go a little bit. It looks like you're trying to control a situation. You're not letting the tower fall. You're not letting something happen. You're trying to save something before it falls, and it needs to fall for a reason. Then you pick the pieces back up. But this feels like you're clinging on to something and you're having a hard time opening up as well. So you and another Capricorn seem to be holding each other tightly, very possessively, but you're not letting each other breathe either. Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles. All right, so there's a roadblock here and there's still potential forward motion, but right now we're kind of doing a review. Your Aquarius is trying to figure out which direction they want to go in. And Pisces, Eight of Swords. Pisces really up in their head. Looks like they just feel like very doubtful about something that's going on in their life or this situation. And they're feeling, it looks like they're just shutting down. All right. Aquarius. Wow, we got through. Let's see. Aquarius, one. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see. All right. You have Two of Cups. So start in a relationship. All right. This is a relationship forming. Having that conversation. You know, we share something here. We're getting along. So it looks like you and another person here having a moment, a conversation, deepening a conversation, and just totally understanding one another. So it feels like you're on a nice vibe with somebody. This could be the beginning of a relationship, somebody coming back around, somebody clearing something up with you, telling you how they feel. I have a Six of Cups. I have the Tower card, the obstacle. There could have been an argument, a breakup, something that happened. This person could be leaving something behind. You, the way they view you, Five of Wands, very conflicted. You've dealt with a lot. The Page, the Challenge, the Page of Wands. All right, so you're dealing with somebody that can be very impulsive and somebody that may make quick decisions, impulsive decisions. Your person looks like they're going through an awakening or a tower or a breakup or something's happening and you're wanting reconciliation. They have love for you. The Six of Cups, you guys feel like soulmates here. But it looks like their obstacle is the Tower card. And the tower's fallen and it looks like you're trying to fix it before it even completely fell. So you're getting caught up in a situation that it's unstable. It's too unstable to figure out what's next. Your obstacle is the Page of Wands, which is being curious to what's coming next. So if you're going through a tower moment with this person, breakup, or this person's going through a breakup, get your eye off them. Let them do their own thing. All right. You're trying to fix or help them or because you care and they care about you, but it's not it's not anything you're supposed to be doing. You got to let the tower fall. After the tower falls is when the real work begins. If you're trying to salvage a relationship with somebody when the tower is fallen, if it's too soon, you're getting answers based off a broken heart. You're getting answers based off of anger. You're not getting the answers. You're not going to fix something when it's in the midst of crumbling. You wait till it falls, then you pick up the pieces that are salvageable. But I'm getting here, it's hard for you to stop stressing about this. All right, and they see you as stressing, but this person also sees you guys making memories together, sees you guys seeing each other, sees you guys reconnecting. Their next actions towards you, I have the Queen of Pentacles, and I have the Hermit card. So it feels like there could be some distance here or a long road. This could be somebody that has gone quiet on you. Looks like somebody's trying to get their shit together. And when they do, they'll be back out. They'll come back out. So if this is somebody that you are having very little conversation with, can you see why? You're trying to have conversation with somebody that's going through a tower moment, something chaotic in their life. And again, I'm feeling too, I want to reach out to you. I will reach out to you. I'm attracted to you. I see flirting coming in. I see somebody here getting their shit together, the Queen of Pentacles. And I see the outcome, a whole new path coming in, the Hermit card. So it looks like somebody's getting through a situation, and finally, when they're ready, when they figure out what their next step is, I see somebody, stepping out their cave. So this is somebody that's going through something they've got to go through, and there's nothing with them seeing you as the Five of Wands. They're seeing you fighting it. And this could be the best damn thing that's happening for you. So don't fight whatever's happening. You have Virgo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have Aries, Scorpio energy. Your person has a lot of love for you, and I see forgiveness. If that's the case, I see this person, reconciling with you guys. I see you guys seeing each other again, but there's a little bit of a journey here. Aries, Six of Wands, right? So Aries returning to get some attention, from you. Taurus wanting to fix things, all right? So you got the Eight of Pentacles, all right, very focused on you. There might be a temporary block right now, but it looks like you guys are going to come together. Gemini, another one where there's a temporary block, but the Ten of Pentacles, they see you in the end. They know that you guys are going to end up together. Cancer, the Judgment card, all right? So a huge decision coming in, a realization coming in with a Cancer in December, wanting to give this another go. And maybe you guys are stepping up and finally facing your truths about the situation. Leo coming back around, all right? It's harder for them to stay away from you. Virgo, the Death card. So things could be ending right now for Virgo, changing. Something needs to be put to rest for the time being with the Virgo. Libra, I have King of Swords and I have Libra being distant, all right, not communicating. Just give them some time, right? It looks like there could be a holding back communication, distancing themselves. Scorpio, Seven of Cups, could be holding back as well too, but they still have you on their mind, all right, thinking about where things can go. Sagittarius, Nine of Cups. Sagittarius has nothing but love for you. All right. They definitely see you as their wish fulfillment. Capricorn, the King of Wands. Capricorn, has got a vision. They're on fire. They want to make this work. All right. The chemistry is real between the two of you. And Aquarius, I have the World card. So Aquarius, there could be a chapter ending and a new chapter beginning for you. All right. And all I'm getting is don't fight it, because it doesn't mean it's over. It just means something has to, be at rest. And I am seeing a new beginning with this energy with you and Aquarius. All right. Pisces, the King of Cups. So Pisces in their feelings. All right. Pisces is getting ready to confess what they feel, how they feel towards you. And with that being said, let's go into Pisces and see. All right. Let's see, Pisces. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Pisces, you got the Death card. Scorpio energy. So something in the Scorpio reading could be for you, connecting with a Scorpio. Maybe something has come to an end, ran its course, and something new is on its way. All right. If somebody's gone no contact with you, looks like somebody could be coming out of no contact in December. Somebody still thinks about you, you know, has a hard time being apart from you as well. All right. Somebody could be healing. If somebody's been going through a lot of grief in their life, your person may have stepped back a little bit just to catch some Z's, you know, catch a break. I need a break. Their obstacle, the Temperance card, they just need time. Again, it's clear here. It's I'm not responding to you because it's not that I don't care about you. I don't feel like it. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever just felt like that? I don't care how much I care about you. I don't feel like arguing. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like explaining. I don't feel like, you know, patting you on the back. I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like loving anybody right now. Doesn't mean I don't love you, but I want to break or relax. And that's what I'm getting from your person. It's like, it feels like their life is out of whack. It feels like your person doesn't know which way to go, what to do. It's like, give me a break. I got to figure out my own shit. I don't want to worry about your problems. I know that's hard to hear, but it's always harder to say that to the people we love. It's so hard to say that to the people that you love because you want to care. You put the people you love or care about above you, and they don't realize how much you really need the healing. So everybody thinks you're okay and you're taking care of everybody else's feelings when you're the one that really needs it. Your person is saying, I need it. I need my time. And it's really hard to tell you the truth because they love you. You know, give it time. You got the Temperance card here. Your person not going anywhere, even if they're just not under your control. Right? How do they view you? The Five of Pentacles. You feel rejected. You feel left out. You feel distant. You feel like your person's keeping you at bay, and they are. But they're keeping everybody out. They're kicking everybody out. They're saying, give me some friggin' space. I need a break. You know, I need a break from worrying about the world, worrying about life, worrying about everybody else's problems. And they see that you're struggling. They see you're struggling. They don't want you to. This person does not want you to struggle, which is why they're going to come out of no contact, even though they still feel like they need some space. So they're going to talk to you and they're going to connect with you to soothe you because you think they're rejecting you. And maybe you feel like they are. Maybe they are right now. But they don't want you hurting. What's your challenge? You want to fix things right away. You want things to work out now. You want them to be 100% on par with you, and they're not ready. They're not in a place to. You're wanting to fix things now. You don't like feeling alone. All right. You don't like when they're quiet. Who does? When you love somebody, when my kids are mad at me and they don't talk, they don't pick up the phone, I get so pissed off. And then I'll drive out there, you know, I'll drive out and I'll make them. But if I just would honor them and wait, they'd call me, you know. It's like one of those things, but you're having a hard time struggling with them needing a little bit of space. That's the bottom line, Pisces. This person's next actions towards you. The Ten of Swords, it was in reverse, okay? The Ten of Swords is saying, I don't want things to end between us, but in order for things not to end between us right now, you got to give me my space. And that's kind of hard. That feels hard. It feels like in this moment, you know, somebody feels like I'm doing what I need to do so that we don't lose what we got. All right, the possible outcome is the King of Wands. So you're seeing somebody come back around, fully inspired, fully engaged, fully confident, somebody, an Aries, Leo, Sag, that really wants to pick, it looks like somebody needs to pick their shit up in renewal. So this is what I'm seeing, Pisces. This is a big heart. Somebody has a lot of love for you. Somebody cares about you. Somebody just saying, whatever we're going through right now, I need space. And that space is scaring you because you feel like you're alone and distant from this person. And the Three of Pentacles, you want to fix it right now before it's too soon. And your person's just saying, it's too soon. It's too soon. Give me a minute. All right. Sagittarius energy shows divine healing. It shows this relationship coming together, restoring itself. All right. Working itself out. All right. So the Death card. Let's talk about this for a second. The Death card means period. Done. Something is done for a second. And let this story play out. Let this story go. And let a new story come in. Give something a little bit of a space. You know, our memories we forget 50% of everything 2 seconds after we've done it. So give something a little bit of space and you guys will forget why you were even mad. And then you'll come back around and you'll rebuild a relationship based on something more passionate, more fun, rather than keeping a cycle going and going and going is how I'm seeing it. Because this is telling me put something to rest right now because it's going to come back better than ever. Aries, Three of Cups. So Aries wanting to reconcile with you. I see potential reconciliation with your Aries. With Taurus, I'm seeing them still. Look at that, the Queen and the King. With Taurus knows what they want. They feel a strong magnetic pull towards you. Gemini, I'm seeing a relationship leveling up, deepening your commitment with a Gemini. Cancer, I see a sincere message coming in. So build in trust, build in, building a foundation with you one step at a time. Right? Goldfish memory, exactly. We don't remember shit, but if we keep reminding our person why they're mad at us, they're going to keep remembering. Why are you doing it? Stop reminding your person why they left. Remind them why they want to come back by not, reminding them. Show them, lure them in. Right? It's always easier said than done, guys. I know it. Leo coming back around. All right. Leo is coming back around. They cannot move on from you, but they don't like the nonsense between the two of you. They don't like the back and forth. You guys never win. You guys say hurtful things to each other. Virgo, Queen of Cups. Virgo, got love for you. Pisces, I love you. Virgo is in their feelings and, you got them. You got them hooked. Or even if they take some space for healing. All right. And we have Libra, 4 Cups. So Libra not attentive right now. Libra's not able to give you what you need, what you want. They're kind of in a darker place. They need time to think about the past, think about things and reminisce. And look at this dolphin. That's you. Love. You want to give so much to them. You want to make them happy, and you can't make them happy yet. They got to figure it out themselves. So you may be feeling a little distant from a Libra. Scorpio might be moving on. You might have to let Scorpio go. They got to go find themselves, right? Otherwise, you're just kind of stuck with them. They keep you guessing. Sagittarius, 7 of Pentacles. So it looks like Sag is about to make a decision about the future. All right, they're focusing on more stability. Capricorn, Knight of Cups, falling in love with you. I see a date coming in with the Capricorn. And Aquarius coming back in. You got a fresh start here with an Aquarius. And Pisces, the Sun card. Look, Pisces. You got the Sun card in your position. So you're seeing healing. You're seeing growth. You're seeing love and heart space. You're seeing honor. All right. But it just feels like, there's a renewal coming in for you. But you may be going through the actual death process. And you got to go through the death process before you get to the Sun, the renewal. All right. So let some situation dissolve itself. Start fresh. Your person shows up. Your person showing up on the table is coming back around. All right. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for being here. I will be live at 4. I got some time to relax. So get something to eat and then come back in. You can get a personal reading today at 4 o'clock. You guys are amazing. Please hype, like, and subscribe. It really does help my channel, my videos. It's been helping me so much. All you guys have been. I'm on my way to 75K. This has just been a year has been crazy. At one point, you know, I don't know, this year's just been crazy. Always expect the unexpected, guys. All right. That's all I got. Expect the unexpected. And I will see you guys soon. I'll be live tomorrow with membership. And again, my schedule has changed. It's been pinned now under the description and on my community tab. Mondays are my all signs and super chats. That's it. Fridays will be collectives and in super chats. Everything else is recorded videos or membership. All right, if you want to be a part of the membership. I am aiming for 100K. I'm ready for it. I've been way ready for it. I'm still not experiencing the shock yet, though. I'm still not experiencing the excitement yet. You know, I've talked about how sometimes you get too excited and then you get this shit like wah. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not setting myself up for failure. That's such a Scorpio thing too. I don't want to get excited just yet. But I'm very grateful. I am very grateful and humbled. This channel has definitely humbled me in a lot of ways. Definitely use the community tab to post pics and stuff like that. I love it when you guys do that. I figured out why I couldn't. There's actually a little link. I don't know. User malfunction. I couldn't figure out how to respond to you guys, but on the community tab, not my posts that I make. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.